I would just like to say thank you to the following people for joining my Patreon. You have made it possible for me to create and share this video with everyone today. Hello Patreons, welcome back. Before we start, I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for joining me on Patreon. It really means so much to me. All the content here is ad-free and released here first, before it's released on YouTube. Also, look out for new videos that will only be available here for you, and not available on YouTube. I have 3 levels of membership now. All help me to be able to create content for you. Please check these out as there will be different benefits depending on what level you choose. Anyway, thank you, and now back to the video. Today's story is the second part to my story entitled The Time I Wore My Cousin's Panties. It is only available to those who subscribe to my Patreon, and is not available to those who don't. The story follows a young crossdresser who found his cousin's panties and then put them on. Now he wants to go further while still trying not to get caught. This story is entitled The Time I Wore My Cousin's Makeup. I hope you like it. I still think about that time and how happy I was when wearing my cousin's panties. From then on, every time I would go to my auntie's house, I would look to see if my cousin had left her panties in the bathroom. If not, I would look in the wash basket, and if I could not find anything there, I would go into her bedroom and take a pair from her drawer. Over time I gained more confidence and I started to try on more of my cousin's clothing. At first I would wear her panties and bras, but over time I would try on her dresses and pantyhose. My mom would leave me at my auntie's every weekend, and as my cousin was getting older, she would be out most of the time with her friends. My auntie would leave me to my own devices, thinking I was playing computer games in the spare room, never knowing I was sneaking into my cousin's bedroom and wearing her clothes. I sat on my cousin's bed. I was wearing her red panties with her matching red bra and a pair of black pantyhose. I noticed on her bedside table a makeup bag. I had never worn makeup before, but I wanted to try. I figured if I tried it on, I would have time to wash it off before anyone would see me. So I picked up the makeup bag and looked inside. I pulled out some red lipstick, some foundation, dark eyeshadow, and some mascara. Looking into my cousin's small handheld mirror, I started to put on the foundation, then I put the eyeshadow, mascara, and then finally the lipstick. I looked back at myself in the mirror. It wasn't the best makeup I had seen, but for a first try, I don't think it was too bad. Next I walked over to my cousin's wardrobe. I picked out a tight black dress. Then I put on some of her heels, which I was lucky fit me perfectly. I started to walk around her room fully dressed, looking in the mirror at myself. I felt amazing and wished that this would never end. Then I heard someone walking up the stairs. My heart started to beat faster and I started to panic. Who was this? Was it my auntie? She normally just called me if she wanted something. Or was it my cousin? But my cousin normally didn't come home until late. Then the bedroom door opened up. I was lucky I was next to the bed and I managed to dive under it just in time, before anyone could see me. I looked towards the door and could see my auntie as she walked into the room. "What a mess," she said. "Why does she leave all her clothes out like this?" Then she grabbed my cousin's laundry basket, left the room, and walked back down the stairs. I was lucky I was not caught. I decided to take off my cousin's clothes and to wash off the makeup. As I got into the shower, I thought about how lucky I was that I had not been caught again. This was the second time that I had nearly been found out by my auntie. Would my luck last? Or would I be caught the next time I dressed in my cousin's clothes? Thank you for listening to my story. If you like my stories, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And hit the bell icon if you would like to get updates on my new videos, and leave a comment or ask me a question, and I promise to reply as soon as I can. Thank you, and until next time, goodbye.